Let's talk about boosters and the need for them. What do you say to people who say, hey, all of these people who are fully vaxxed with their boosters got Omicron and they don't need to get a booster? What do you say to those people?
Yeah, I mean that's one of the challenges, right? In certain countries, like we'll take the UK for instance, when someone had an infection, there was a grace period before I said well, the UK requested they get vaccinated. Omicron changed this quite a bit. If you had Delta, really not giving you much protection, so still doubling down on those vaccines. But to put this in perspective, people that had 2 shots of vaccine, they're doing quite well. People who have 3 shots, they're reduced risk of infection, but we also think that they're doing better clinically. So we're still, getting a vaccine is much better for everyone than getting an infection, potentially having the risks that come with that, and the risk to all of your family, friends, coworkers.
I know you mentioned this before, but let's talk about it again, the boosters for possibly younger people and what that may do to help stop the spread.
Yeah, I mean, it'll stop the spread to some degree. We've certainly seen that these boosters are providing this we call vaccine efficacy against infection. And if you're not infected, you can't spread it to someone else. It also does look like the vaccines and boosting decrease the amount of time that you would potentially spread it to others if you get infected. That horrible breakthrough word people use. And I think the other is that they've changed the quarantine requirements, and we want to keep our kids in school. Because interesting enough, schools are actually safer when we keep our kids home. They get a little stir crazy, socially isolated. We get them together with a few friends, and oh my gosh, one of those friends has COVID, and next thing you know, you're isolating for the infected. So I think the boosters can do a lot to diminish the spread. I think they can also do a lot for keeping our kids in school.